I have to ask you a question. What's with the beard? Explain the beard. I know I bought it, but I just thought it's important to put on record for anybody watching
And wondering why is there
why is Ashton's beard like this? What is the deal with the beard?
So I'm sure you have the same problem, that you have interesting people on your podcast and they say interesting things and you immediately want to try everything out that they
Always,
say.
always.
Correct? So this is a problem with having a podcast with amazing guests on. I had this Swami from the Art of Living, Swami Purna Chaitanya. He had launched the books, he had come to discuss it, etc. And he's this Dutch Swami. So white guy, brown hair, brown long hair here, brown beard. And he looked like the entire conversation was I was talking to Jesus. Right? It was just this funny portrayal of, like the current version of Jesus that we have, not getting into the politicized version of what we're talking about. But I was like, why do all of them have long hair? And in typical YouTube mind-reading fashion, one Sadhguru video popped up. Somebody asked Sadhguru, why do all you God men have long hair? So Sadhguru said, I should be asking you why you cut your hair. I'm doing nothing to it, right? You are cutting your hair. I'm leaving it the way it is. There must be some intelligence to why the body has done this. You don't feel pain in your hair, so you trim it for vanity. You might not feel pain in your ear, you might trim your ear for vanity. Who knows, right? So what is the purpose of hair? Currently, you're not subtle enough to understand. So now curiosity through the roof. So I went down this whole rabbit hole. So I went into Sikhism, why Sikhism talks about hair. What is up with the American Indians talking about hair? What kind of powers they associate with it? What is it about the people in the Caribbean and having dreadlocks? So it was a complete journey. And I was like, I'm not trying to impress anyone right now. Luckily, I don't have to go to corporates and get judged on the way that I look currently. So let me see what happens. Right. And it is about experimenting on myself before I go and tell anybody else to do something. And it's been 8 months. Haven't touched my beard, haven't touched my hair. Mustache keeps getting trimmed. That's it. So that, we don't have food mistakes taking place. But apart from that, it's been a lovely journey. And not so lovely also if you are constantly affected by what people think of you. Because what it does is it completely trashes whatever image that you had of yourself. Right? My mom once called me a fisherman. All sorts of strange things I have been called through this entire journey. But the best one was finally at this event. So I interviewed Jay Shetty for his book, right? So at the event, I was coming down, I was talking, and this lady comes up to me and say, I'm sorry, but I have to tell you this. You look like a pagan god. And I was like, finally someone has seen the light instead of being called a fisherman. Pagan god, yes, that is what it is. So that was
Makes
the
sense.
story.
I mean, I remember the first time I started to grow a beard, and obviously I have much more groomed beard and more. When I say groomed, I'm like I cut it short. You have let it grow. It's almost like you are asking people to, on one end, you're not asking people to not judge you. You don't care about being judged as much, and you come to that point at some level.
Yeah. It was very interesting where I was so conscious about I will not do the video today because I have not shaved. Right. From that point to saying that it's okay what I look like, that was one nice ego dissolution kind of thing that happened. But the problem with this is suddenly now your identities become the long hair and the beard. So new ego identity has cropped up, which you did not expect to suddenly happen.
I was like, I can't take it off. Now it's a thing.
Now it's a thing. It was so funny at Lollapalooza. People would come from far away and say, hey, listen, can I take a picture with you? Oh, I know you're a habit coach. Now it was like I was sticking out like a thumb.
My funniest piece to tell anyone with a beard as long as yours is, have you tried the beard mask? Which is, there was this whole piece that came out where people who had long beards during COVID, when we were all wearing masks, would use a band and put the mask on top of their mouth and tie it with a rubber band. Have you tried the beard mask?
I tried beard mask and tried the beard ninja, which was this beard comes up till here and the hair comes down till here. You look like a ninja. Wear school sunglasses and that's it. It's a lot of fun, I think. It's just like if you're having masti. And actually, as a man, we don't normally have things that we take care of. Right? Like we're used to our fingers, so we take them for granted. Now this is suddenly new, right? So it's a new plaything.
I call the beard a pet. I feel maintaining or growing a beard is like having almost like it's like what's the like bonsai, right? Like how people who have bonsai, when they're like going really to it, you spend time with it. You understand it. You see how it grows. You understand its own problems and what it does to your face, and allows you to also be patient with it. It won't just grow on you.
So patient.
And sometimes if you do have a bad trimming incident, you know that it will grow back, but just have to be patient for it to grow back the way it has, right? And I feel there is the beard is in many ways for most men to understand the power of just the patient habit formation of just letting something be and being present. Nothing like growing a beard. I would put it that way.
So there is a thing called a yeard, which is a year-long beard. That means for a year you don't trim. So I would strongly suggest everyone try a yeard in their life at some point of time. The amount that you will learn about you and about how your friends perceive you, it is crazy, right? The social aspect of the beard, I think, is far more interesting than what's happening to you. People's reactions to it, polarization.
Want more such insights? Make sure you check out the full episode.